I'm Heather Sherman, the very proud principal at Riverbend Elementary and College Station ISD. Riverbend is home to approximately 525 amazing Riverbend Bears, and we serve children in grades early childhood through fourth grade. With a goal to close achievement gaps and ensure success for all students, we've become laser focused on collaboration, assessment, and how we use student data. This year, we introduced Flex Time, a 30-minute block where students travel to different classrooms within their grade level to receive targeted intervention or extension based on common formative assessment data. This shift has required educators to collaborate across content areas and embrace a shared responsibility, moving from these are my students to these are our students. While this work has been challenging, this new approach has brought significant benefits to both educators and students.
I felt like a brand new baby teacher again. So as a veteran teacher, this was hard. I don't mind taking risks, but this one was a complete shift in my thinking and my approach to teaching, and so it was a big risk for me. And I didn't necessarily have the downtime to process through it as much time as I would like. But it was okay. We ripped the Band-Aid and we pushed through, and I'm happy we did.
When I came to Riverbend, I was a self-contained teacher, and I was really hard on myself where ELA was concerned. So I feel so empowered through this process in teaching ELA. And I am so focused in and zoomed in on making sure my ELA instruction during that 20 minutes is top tier.
It's so they teach a little bit differently, but if I'm in the three-way switch and then I have to go to a teacher in the two-way switch, they teach a little bit differently because they're used to teaching two subjects and not just one. Because I can learn the new things, and there's a lot of stuff in the room that I haven't seen in my classroom.
Yeah. Does Mrs. Cobb teach you differently than Mrs. Mills does?
Kind of, a little.
A little? How does she teach you differently?
Because my teacher doesn't play Beat the Teacher, but Miss Cobb does.
She does.
I like it because we can learn at different rates, and people that don't learn, are learning the same thing as you, they're in a different class. But the people that are learning the same thing as you, then they come in the same class as you, and you get to learn with them. And it's better so you can meet new people and not just your friends.
We really had to figure out, well, how are we going to manage switching between a whole grade level? How are we going to get kids to move? What lessons are we going to do to target? What essential standards, and how do we break those apart for each grouping to be sure that they're getting the exact need that they have in that room? That was a huge challenge. And
I want to do it right, and I want to utilize my time and do my very best with the kids, and I didn't want to mess up. And that was what was really hard for me to overcome, was I wanted someone to give me a book and say, or a piece of paper that said, hey, these are the steps and this is what you do. And that's not what it is.
Teachers are now sharing students, and they're going beyond the walls of their classroom, and they're working as grade level teams to share students and really target the specific needs of each child in ways that we were never really doing before.
When we opened our school 6 years ago, we had a strong emphasis on building a solid school culture. And we were doing a really great job of collaboration, but it was definitely not at the level that we are seeing now. Because we have worked so hard at this organizational change of true collaboration, our teachers are now coming around the table, sharing ideas, and have developed a shared responsibility to ensure all students are reaching high levels of success. I cannot wait to see how our journey in this transformation continues to grow, and I know that we will remain committed to ensuring excellence for every learner every day.